Greetings and salutations. It's Cassandre Xavier here. It is Thursday, June 28th, 2018. Today is my day 2 of water fast. I am pleased to report my success for my goal yesterday. When I posted a video yesterday and I said that I wanted to my goal was to avoid dinner, and I succeeded. How I did that was I tried to avoid the bathroom. Whenever my person that I live with, he cooked. And it smelled really good, and he cooks all the time, and it always smells really good, and it's always stuff that I can't eat. Because he's a very meat and potatoes man. He's really into the meats and the potatoes. He's half Irish, he can't help himself. And he's half Italian. So he's all manja manja. He's very much a feeder. And I'm a compulsive eater. So it's really challenging to stay on my path of what I want to eat. So that's a huge temptation. Jihugic. Jihugic. So what I did was I just tried to avoid the bathroom. I'm on a diuretic and I pee a lot a day, a lot. So I noticed when I was out in the hallway, I smelled the food and I was tempted to run downstairs and eat. But I stayed in my room and I just devised a room toilet. It's very glamorous. By any means necessary. Just by any means necessary. So I just peed in my room for much of the night. And then it would just skip out occasionally. And finally, the house stopped smelling like food, finally. And then I went to bed early. That's a huge thing when you read about, or you Google post about, or YouTube search fasting, how to get through when you're hungry. You just avoid temptation. Go to bed early if you need to go to bed early. To avoid that, stay in bed, watch YouTube, go to bed. Just go to sleep. Sleep, 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 if you can. And so some of the things that I did is I just recognized that this is recreation eating that I have been doing mostly. Very little eating out of actual hunger. So I tell myself, this isn't really hungry. You're hunger. This is temptation. This is just regular. You're just. Am I recording upside down right now? Why is the number showing up upside down? It looks like I'm right side up. Anyway, so if you're trying to fast, avoid temptation, I highly recommend the group. It's called A Healthy Alternative. It's a Facebook group. It's also a YouTube channel, and it's growing so much that it's now a website and it's also an email list. A Healthy Alternative. Much, much, much support for water fasting. I also recommend a book called Living Sober, which is put out by the Alcoholics Anonymous folks. You can find it free online as a free PDF. It has great advice on what to do when you're not using, which, if you're fasting, most likely you're not fasting because you have an eating disorder or people fast for so many different reasons. But meaning if you're avoiding food, it's really not a major deal. But if you're a compulsive overeater, I have binge eating disorder, and so not having this tool or this crutch is particularly challenging for me. And treating it as an addiction and using resources that recovering addicts use, I find very helpful. So Living Sober is a book that actually talks about what to do when you're not using. So it's one thing to go and focus on, okay, how to not use as one test. How to fill those hours of not using is another, especially when you're supposed to avoid people, places, and things, right? Things that trigger you to eat. So, so today is day 2, and so I'm posting that my success yesterday was that I reached my goal of avoiding dinner. So I did not eat yesterday. After 11 a.m. I ate nothing all day. And so my day 2 challenge now, my goal today is to not eat today. My goal is to get through breakfast time without eating breakfast, get through lunch, get through dinner, no snacks, and just do water right now. I am allowing myself some liquid things. I can do green tea if I want. I may do apple cider vinegar. I may do magnesium, potassium, you know, little salt substitute, my magnesium supplements. I'm definitely going to still take my medications, um, but no juice, no soup. I'm just going to stick as close to water as possible. That's my goal for day 2. Thank you. See you tomorrow.